Hi wine lovers! Welcome back to Wine on a Dime. I'm Kimberly, and today I'm going to tell you about the best wines to pair with your Thanksgiving dinner. Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays, probably because there's a lot of drinking involved. One of the big mistakes that people make when pairing wine with Thanksgiving dinner is focusing on the turkey. And a lot of people will go to Chardonnay first, and it's kind of a heavy wine to pair with Thanksgiving dinner, and it won't be very comfortable for you and your guests. So today I have some recommendations that are based on the sides of your Thanksgiving dinner that will provide you with a pleasant dining and wining experience for your feast. So are your sides on the sweet side? I'm talking about yams, whether they're candied, sweet potato casserole, cranberry sauce, anything with maple syrup, squash, cornbread. You're gonna want an aromatic white wine. I have a Riesling here. This is what I'm actually planning on eating with my dinner. It is a off-dry Riesling from New York. It is Dr. Frank Constantin. I'm really bad at saying that, but it had good reviews. This is from the Finger Lakes area. It is 12% alcohol by volume. You can get this particular wine anywhere between $15 and $20, which is a little bit more expensive than what I usually recommend on this show, but you can get a nice Riesling from Washington or New York for around, I would say around the $10 to $15 range if you look, and then if you want to go up because it's the holidays, you can kind of go in that $15 to $20 range. Another great wine besides Riesling for this would be Gewürznheimer wine. I'm really bad at saying that. I'm sorry to all the Germans out there. Yes, aromatic white wines for you. Now, are you having a traditional hearty Thanksgiving dinner with mashed potatoes, stuffing, a lot of gravy, mac and cheese perhaps, dinner rolls, potatoes with cheese on them, a lot of cheese, cheese on cheese on cheese? I have some wines for you. First up, I have the darling of turkey and gravy would probably be the Zinfandel, and you might be surprised all three of these wines are red wines. They're kind of in the medium-bodied range. It's kind of going to pair perfectly with your traditional Thanksgiving. So Zin is the darling for turkey. If you have a dry turkey, this will make it taste better. It'll help save your Thanksgiving dinner. It's peppery, it adds a bit of smoke to it. It's great to kind of add a depth to your traditional turkey dinner. This is Wrenwood Gnarly Old Vine Zinfandel. Now this is a little on the expensive side. It was around $22. You can find it in stores on sale kind of around $18, all the way up to $25. The reason why I bought this, and I'm showcasing this on Wine on a Dime, as I bought this at Bevmo, and this past month, or hopefully still while I'm playing this, it was buy one get one for 5 cents. So I got two for $22, and I thought that was a pretty good deal. If you're having ham or are looking for a good crowd pleaser, I highly recommend Pinot Noir. Not an Oregon Pinot, it might be a little too earthy for you, but a nice bright fruity California Pinot would be perfect to kind of, the acidity of that's going to cut through all those hearty, fatty dishes that you're having. This is Cherry Tart by Cherry Pie Pinot Noir. This was around, I have it written down where I'm at. I bought this for $14, and you can get a nice California Pinot anywhere from $10 to $15. That'll be a crowd pleaser. And the next one I have, and some people might be a little hesitant about this one because it's not an American wine, but it's going to pair really nicely with your dinner. So if you want to have a French wine, a Côtes du Rhône blend will be perfect. The Grenache, it's in Syrah, and this blend is just fantastic, and it'll taste great with all those hearty dishes. This is Halo's de Jupiter. Halos de Jupiter goat's drone. This is me trying to say French and I'm doing a really bad job. This was around $12 and you can get a nice Côtes du Rhône blend. You might have a hard time finding it at a traditional grocery store. If I got this at Total Wine, they have a good selection there, and then if you have a Trader Joe's in your area, go straight back to the international section and they have some really great $5 Côtes du Rhône blends. That's a pretty good deal for this French blend and it tastes really good. I think you'll like it with your hearty meal. Last but not least, if you're having a vegetarian Thanksgiving dinner or have a lot of veggies on your plate, I have some wines that'll pair perfectly with your feast. I'm thinking spinach dishes, green beans, beets, any sort of veggie casserole, salad, Brussels sprouts. You're gonna want a light-bodied white wine that was nice and zesty. I have a Sauvignon Blanc here, which is exciting. This is a California Sauvignon Blanc, so it's gonna have kind of a peachy, a little bit on the sweeter end. If you want to go completely like zesty lemon, look for a French one if you're open to having a French wine on Thanksgiving. Also Pinot Gris or Pinot Grigio, whatever you want to call it, is also a great choice, and you can find a lot of these kinds of wines in the $5 to $10 range that'll taste fantastic with your dinner. Also, if you want to have some sparkling wine, kind of staying away from the Chardonnay a little bit, you could have a California champagne if you would like. It might be a little on the heavy end and it might be a little much. I do recommend a cava. It is going to be a little bit more on the zesty side, and it'll be nice to break that up. This is me trying to speak Spanish here. Juan Serra Cristalino Cava, extra dry. This is imported from Spain. It is made in the traditional method, much like champagne. This particular bottle was under $7. You get a nice cava anywhere from $5 to $15, depending on what you like. My biggest advice is to offer options to all your guests. You may have the perfect wine pairing with a white wine, but somebody is going to prefer a red. That's just how life goes. So I recommend having a sparkling, a white, and a red wine that pair nicely with the sides of your Thanksgiving dinner, and you can't go wrong. Lots of wine going around. These are the wines that I'm having with my Thanksgiving dinner. I'm starting off with cava, with breakfast, brunch, whatever you may call it. We'll keep that sparkling wine flowing. I picked this off-dry Riesling that I highlighted earlier. I'm excited. I think this is going to pair nicely with what I'm cooking for Thanksgiving dinner, and I'm also going to keep in my back pocket in case we run out of wine or we want to try something different throughout the meal. I'm going to keep my Côtes du Rhône blend in my back pocket and offer it up. Heck, I might even drink both of these with my dinner. This is me, Thanksgiving Day. Happy holidays, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to this special Thanksgiving wine pairing episode of Wine on a Dime. If you like this content, please give me a like. If you really love it, give me some subs, and we will see you next time on Wine on a Dime.